Wait, no. Breaking news.
Don't say it.
We're recording now. Go ahead. What the hell were you outside doing? Tell me more. Tell me more.
The international firework competition is going on right now. So tonight it was like Portugal against China. Portugal against
Is
China.
this a World Cup of the sky?
It is international firework competition. So tonight it was. Today is July. Tonight was Portugal against who was it tonight? I'm so tired. The kids were there.
You took the babies? How was that? Did they love it?
Thousands of people. Kids want to run around. If there's too many people, you can't run
Yeah.
around. And everyone's screaming like "Mo Tai Bayo, come say come day," which is it means you can't go home till you're drunk.
I'm weak. They were partying it up. They were living their best
And
life.
they're like they're making us drink. And so the kids are pulling at me, and somebody else is like pouring a beer down your. Is this a thing?
Where is the
Is this a
sitter?
thing?
I understand when you want to live your best life and you're like, fuck, dude. Sitting there torn between the two. What am I gonna do? But I'm glad you guys had fun. I'm glad you enjoyed
Yes.
yourself. I'm glad that you took the time to speak with little old me with all of your to dos, Miss Ma'am. You're busy AF. Living your best life. I love it. I love seeing your post. I love being able to live vicariously through you. Where did my stuff go? Hold on just a second. I was prepared and then I X'd
Okay.
out apparently. Hold on. Hold on. I don't even know hold on. What did clearly I like X'd out of my life prematurely. I don't even know. While that's loading. Alrighty. Ready? Hello, everyone,
Yeah.
and welcome to Rooted in Air, a storytelling series within MJ's Garden. This is a space where we celebrate women who have turned life's experiences into purpose. Whether you're an entrepreneur, an author, artist, advocate, nonprofit leader, community builder, or simply someone with a story that deserves to be heard, this series is for you. Every woman has roots that have shaped who she is today, and I'm excited for today's conversation. Today, we're joined by Miss Alexandra. Hello, hello, love bug. I appreciate you taking the time, especially because we're on different times. What time is it where you're at right now?
It is a little bit past midnight.
And that's usually when
Over
I'm
here in
doing my
South.
fucking life, dude. That's when when I'm up and doing all of my things. So this is reverse right now, but it's totally okay. I'm here for it. I
Yes.
usually want to start with the person behind the profession. So tell everyone about yourself. Well, actually, wait, better yet, how would you introduce yourself to someone meeting you for the first time?
For someone meeting me for the first time, I would tell them I'm an autodidact because I'm very much self taught on in the things that I know. I would say I am a polymath, meaning that I know a plethora of different subjects. I would say I'm probably overly ambitious, always picking up something new. And I'm just a lover of life. I really love creating and having delicious experiences. I'm someone who practices mindfulness and I don't entertain thoughts, people, places, or things that don't bring me joy
Listen,
because I'm in the 40 club. And once you are over 40,
shut up.
you
40
don't,
who? 40 where?
I'll be 43 in January.
43? Shut up and shoot me. Bitch, our numbers are reversed. I didn't. Oh my. Oh. Well, excuse the hell of me. Sorry. Let me go ahead. Go. Sorry. My bad.
I'm telling you, once you get to this club, your tolerance it goes out the window for anything that doesn't bring you joy. I just don't have any energy for things that doesn't make me happy. I'm just not doing it. I'm just
To my next question, what brings you the most joy right now?
dragonflies and the flowers and just like meandering through life, just like dilly dallying throughout my day, not having to be somewhere and not having people who need me because I need me. They can't need me because I need me. So that's bringing me so much joy. You see me twirling on the beach. The kids are like, is this real life? How do we know this isn't a dream? That's what they're asking me. And it's just It's just beautiful. So, what brings me joy these days are beautiful landscapes, wonderful people, caring people. I find myself on the back of motorbikes because that's how we get around out here. But I find myself on the back of motorbikes, like just crying, happy tears. I'm serious. I'll just be driving, and it's like a musical. People are like,
Oh,
as you right, people are just kind. Everywhere I go, people are just kind. They're just so nice. I'm just crying because it's beautiful out. So that's
like,
what brings me joy. Is being deliberate in my thoughts and in my
ooh,
actions. It's bringing me
deliberate, intentional.
because it has to have a reason. What are we doing? What are we doing?
It does, no, for
You,
real. So with that, tell us about what you do.
so where do we start? So I am a travel agent. I don't book individual trips only because, again, I do things that bring me joy. Group trips bring me joy because it's a larger ticket, and I have 13 agents that I have brought in the business. So
I
for the smaller sales, I am able to give those agents, I'm saying I can give those sales to them and I still get a percentage. So I do that. I help people start businesses, their travel business, and then I have a travel business. I sell life insurance and I also introduce people into life insurance and help them get started. I write and publish children's books, and I also help others write and publish children's books. Anything that I do, I am not someone who
love that. I was just
gatekeeps.
because
I'm
of
not a gatekeeper.
what you're
I
doing,
am like,
people on. I love it.
yes, I feel like eldership and sisterhood are what's missing. You see what I'm saying? We live in a patriarchal society. We know that. And prior to living in a patriarchal society, it was women who occupied the Vatican. Let's be clear. The Sibyls are who owned the Vatican. So what we are missing is eldership and sisterhood. And I love that. I have a amazing core group of women that the universe has brought to me. You are one of them. And you see what I'm saying? I'm always like, right? When I get ideas, what I'm like, Ashlee.
My head is going to explode, Alexandra. Slow down. Really easy. So, but I definitely,
It's all right.
you just got to plant the seed.
It's there. It's four dockets down, but we'll get to it. We're gonna get that.
I'll
Okay.
get there. And then what I do, bitch. 4 hours later, Ashlee, I've been told you. At least I'm learning. At least I can admit. Fuck.
Yes,
Fuck.
yes,
We're all
yes. And
growing.
that growth, right? That's all that is important is it's not a matter of how fast or any of that. It's just a
Yeah.
matter of movement, right?
No, definitely just starting somewhere. How did this journey begin for you? How did you become a travel agent? What made you want to go into life insurance? How did you become an author? Or all
Okay. All three of those were from me needing to just make money while nursing and get myself out of an abusive relationship. I was like, I got to figure it out. And I'm not sending these babies to school because I did that. I have a 21-year-old daughter, and
which I
her young
always forget, dude. I'm sorry because I'm still like, sorry. Go ahead. I keep forgetting. Proceed.
her younger years in school traumatized me. All
What'd
the
you say?
things I want her younger years in
Uh,
school traumatized me. All
yeah.
the things that happened from like, teacher not allowing her to go to the bathroom and her going to the bathroom on herself. And it was just always something. Yes. It was I felt like I was like, we're not doing that again. I'm just and then I just I needed to figure it out while not trading my time. I was like, I need to make money, but I don't have the time. So what we're going to need to do is we're going to have to create a product or a service that can be sold without me doing anything. So that's kind of why I got into both. I was 8 months pregnant taking that test for life insurance. I'm like, they're like, you're not going to go in labor. I'm like, no, I need some, you're going to figure this out. So I got my life insurance license
Nation.
pregnant.
I didn't know that. That's insane.
The children's book I wrote under the covers in that apartment that you came to in Virginia. I wrote and published a children's book in secret.
Really?
It was published and people were buying it, and I was living with someone who didn't even know that there was anything.
That's crazy.
So it was all a need. I was figuring I have these two babies. I am now 40. What I did before the kids was real estate, and it was very lucrative, but it's very time consuming. So I'm like, I've already lived this life where I need a certain finance backing to support it. So I'm like, I definitely need something that is going to be higher ticket. So travel sells itself. I'm saying I don't really have to do anything. More people are contacting me than I know what to do with. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of times I'm just like, here's a link, here's the link, here's the link. And then you get the email. Somebody booked on the Expedia. Somebody bought some Chris Brown tickets. Somebody bought some Bruno Mars tickets. That's literally how it's been going. So that's kind of why I'm getting into all of these things, because it started as just a need to make money while raising kids and not have to go anywhere.
I like that. And so
Yeah.
relatable to so many other women that are, because that's literally life for so.
Yeah.
With that, and you touched on it, but what season of your life changed everything for you? What was the defining moment where you were like, I know that I can't do what I'm doing right now and I need to change it.
So prior to what I'm doing now, he was in real estate. I loved my life. I loved my house, split ranch, 2-car garage. Things were great, right? So things were good. I thought they couldn't get any better. And then met someone, got pregnant. Things went downhill. Was being choked while pregnant. All that stuff, right? And the defining moment was like, you sold this house, you've left the state in which you've had a career, you're carrying a child, and you're in an abusive relationship. So there's no money coming in. We got to figure something out. It was just a matter of coming up with a plan, something that was going to allow me to get back to where I was, or if not exceed where I was, because I loved my life with real estate, but it has nothing compared to where I'm at now. And I don't know, had that not had happened, would I even be
Uh,
here?
the dual
So
and the law of polarity. I don't know if you've been following book club, but we have been talking about this in book club. We're reading the Divine Frequency
really,
Abrams. It's
I love that.
I know the timings are off, but I they're live, and then we put them on our excuse me on our website, not our website, on our podcast. So join book
Yes.
club, bam. But sorry,
Yeah.
continue.
Well, question, because us moms, we watch all the kid movies. Have you seen Wild Robot?
No, I have not. Well,
So just briefly, right? I'm just gonna give you a quick synopsis, right? There's this robot washes on shore. The otters turn him on. He's looking for something. He's a task, right? So I'm gonna skip through it. He lands on this nest and unalives everything but one egg. He then finds his purpose in this egg. So he nurses the egg until it hatches and everything. Make a long movie short.
mm-hmm.
That that same duck turns out to save everyone and all this other stuff. But the elder in that flock, whatever, says, I'm in the movie theater bawling my eyes out to a movie. Kids
Yeah,
looking at me like, what the heck is wrong with her?
me and
Because the elders like he was the duck that was saved was the runt.
mm,
So the elder says your mishap in life is literally what saved you. Had that not had happened, you wouldn't even be here.
you wouldn't have been
I'm
here.
in the movie theater.
Relatable. I've been there. I know. I completely know. Going to see
You
Finding
know,
bawling my eyes out with not a kid. No, I feel you. I feel like those movies are for kids, but they're not. They're definitely for adults. There's an
right,
underlying message or story that's deeper than just the cute.
right,
That's how they reel us in. Always.
right.
That's crazy.
But yes, but I don't know. I don't know if that mishap didn't happen. I probably would still be selling houses in Alabama. I had a gun pulled on me in Alabama. It's not like everything was great, but I didn't really have anything to measure it against. You see what I'm saying? I
Mhm.
was measuring it against what I saw around me, which you know what I'm saying? I was in Alabama. So even if you're stressed and you don't have any time, you have this grandiose title with Sotheby's, you know what I'm saying? And you're going to these events, but you don't have any time for yourself.
For
So
yourself,
it's
yeah.
completely different. But I'm thinking about the last question you asked me. And I actually have this video. I'm going to have to send this to you. I was in Alabama and a monk said to me, I have it on video. He said to me, something is coming. You have to go. I said, when? He said, in 2 years. That was literally 2 years ago.
That's crazy.
Yes. So there was a lot of underlying, I feel like I was called to this side of the world just with like childhood trauma. You know, our parents do their best job to send us to therapy. Um, Praying
I
that my
believe.
kids
I
don't.
was like, wait, my parents didn't send me to shit. The fuck? I went to therapy and my in
That's no,
Motherhood.
that's what I mean. Yes, yes. No, they didn't send me. They caused me to need it.
Oh, sorry. Yep. I was like, wait a second.
Right?
I was not affluent enough. I guess. Nope. We didn't do that.
Yeah, no, they didn't send me either, but I definitely needed it from that.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I didn't come over here if I would just be as joyful, because that's one thing that's just about a lot of Southeast Asia is they practice mindfulness. That's just a thing. You're just responsible with your thoughts. You're just a kind person. There's so many times when they go above and beyond, and they're just so kind to me. And the kids, oh my gosh, where I'm like, I want to tip you. I want to show you something tangible, and they
Right.
have taught me like, that is superficial. I've gotten cussed out from the aunties because they've done so much for me, and I'm like, I go and buy you flowers. I'm like, I don't know what to do, and they're like, you receive. That's what you do. When somebody does something for you, you receive it, and then when they need you, you're there for them. But don't try to give them something, because that takes away from it. And I had to learn that here,
I can.
So.
Because that's definitely not present here in the States. They don't. I
Oh,
mean,
they're like, no. I'm like,
you
here, I want to tip you. They're like, no. They refuse. No, do not give me that.
genuinely doing it. I see. Was there a time though that you ever wanted to quit? Did you ever want to like?
Well, I would have to say yes, only because the person that was most impactful in my life is not on this planet. So I've had, I'm human. I've had those moments where I'm like, Granddad, I want to be where you at. You better put in a word. I'm serious. I'm just being,
Yeah, no.
yeah,
Listen, I completely understand. I get it. I completely.
yeah,
Everyone, you're only human. Everyone wants to. There's no point where everyone's just like, I'm just always gonna keep going. You're gonna
right,
free fall, but it's just how you
right.
matter. So
Yes. And I don't even know if it was per se give up or quit. It wasn't even that. I just want to be around the person who's made me feel them. You see what I'm saying? Like, this place is not it. It was more so that I don't per se want to give up on what I'm here, but this experience with
over.
this.
Yeah, the state of Virginia, I'm over you. You ain't gotta tell me no nothing, bitch. I get it. I definitely do. But looking back now, so just reflecting, what would you tell the version of yourself who is walking through that season?
Well, I would tell myself what I did tell myself, and it was to go inward. I did a lot of self reflecting, just as far as what brings you most joy. If this is your experience and thoughts become things, what are you going to put forth to just, you know what I'm saying? What are you going to call forth to change whatever this feeling, this set of this algorithm that you have created? How are you going to turn it around and all that? So that's pretty much what I told myself. I did a ton of journaling, a ton of journaling. I only put myself around those who are responsible thinkers.
Okay.
So my friend who's a shaman, all the people who were aligned with their most, yes, their most path of least resistance. Whoever was going in a flow where it wasn't hard and it wasn't work, and it's, you see what I'm saying. I wanted to be around the people who were getting life right.
No, I
You
completely.
seems like not the people who are like, oh my gosh, I hate my life, my job, my husband, my children. I can't be around y'all because y'all gonna have me jumping over.
No, it's true. It's you lay with dogs, you get up with fleas. So you are.
Proximity matters.
Yeah.
Proximity matters. You put that piece of fruit that's rotten next to the fruit that's not even ripened yet, and you wake up and how did the mold? How that fast? I saw the lemon. I saw it with a little penicillin on it before I went to sleep, but I left it in that bowl. And look what happened. I
Yeah.
woke up and I got to throw everything away now. So proximity does matter. So I did that. I got around people and I learned how to just quantum shift not only my trajectory, but how I formulated my thoughts even. What was
Not to cut you off, but you had sent me a while back, and I'm gonna have to have you send it to me again because I don't remember who it was. But it was like this quantum. It wasn't a playlist, but it was like one particular person. I honestly don't even remember who it was. So you just need to send me some of your because we're changing our frequency. That was chapter
yes.
3, the law of vibration, tuning in
Mm,
the divine frequency. We're going over the 23 laws of the Hermetic principles. I think.
Yes. And knowing laws of the universe is so important because most people know gravity, right? But they forget about magnetism, which is stronger than gravity. And we have the ability, right, to be magnets to what we want to see. And I was able to turn everything. You saw it. You saw it happen in real time. You were like,
Bye.
again. Oh my God, the baby's here. Oh my God, you back in it. Oh my, you're gonna have to get away. You can't be getting choked. What are we gonna do? Like, you
Yeah.
saw all that happen in real time, and the next thing I'm like, I'm moving to Asia. You go do what?
Uh,
Doing just go right.
I remember.
So
Damn.
right. So
Yeah, when
I
you like looking
just
back like, damn, bitch, I've known you for a while now. Shit. Damn. When
the
you
youngest will be 5 in 2 weeks, and I wasn't. I didn't. He wasn't even. I was still on the first one.
you ain't lying.
Time went by real fast.
It did. But whew, shit, time, all of that. So how has your journey influenced the work you do today? What motivates you now? What keeps you going?
Oh my gosh. What motivates me now are the long lists of things I want to accomplish, which were there prior, which I want to go back to, not go back, but just add more, expound on one of the questions you just asked, and also answer this one. You were saying, what did I tell myself to get out of it? I've just wanted to do things. You see what I'm saying? I wanted to do things professionally, personally, and having that, I would tell anyone, find something to look forward to. You have to find, most people say, find your why, find what you're passionate about, find anything that's going to give a little spark that's going to be like, that excites you. You see what I'm saying? Whatever excites you, because everyone's not wired the same way. You seem like some people might not call it their why. They might say that's my passion. That's so
What
don't
makes
get so caught up.
and don't get too caught up in the verbiage. And I feel like that's
Yeah,
and then they'll get like, so overwhelmed. Well, I know like, me personally, I'll get so overwhelmed with things, and then I'll just won't do it. But it's like you can't just don't get caught up on the little things. Just plant the seeds. Back to
yeah.
you.
And I'll just give you this one fact to help you give yourself some grace. They took etymology out. I'm older than you. So they took etymology out of school a couple of years before I got to school. And that's how words are, because words are spells, spelling.
Mm-hmm.
So we are
Eight. Sorry
we
that.
are dealing with a damned language already. You see what I'm saying? If you were to even look up frequencies of different language, it's the most toned. It's not a high vibrating frequency. Speaking it. So we have to be that much more careful, not per se with our words, but the intentions and the thoughts with the words. You see what I'm saying? You may say something and your interpretation of the word is differently, but you also, there's just, it's so, I just wanted to add that. Give yourself grace. We are dealing with not a sharp box of crayons or pencils with this language. You see what I'm saying? This is all we have to. There
Yeah.
are not even words for some of the things that we may be feeling. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? There's not
No.
even words in the English language that exist in other languages.
It's deep when you think about it. Bruh. What surprised you the most with your entrepreneur journey? I know you dabble in a lot, so this might be a little tailor it how you may. But like, what surprised you throughout? I guess the collective amongst it all.
Probably how much the kids pick up from, because they give me a lot of insight as to what they are hearing. My son, he was so adamant about publishing his first coloring book,
Oh,
right? And then the minute he starts making money, that really did something to him. The kid is shaking down the international teachers. Why are you coming home with money? Where are you getting this from?
not shaking them down. That's funny, but no, kids definitely do pick up, and it's like if they see they're gonna do what you do, they reflect you, and that's not even just actions. That's like your emotions, just like how you
Hmm.
truly and they embody that. So, but I'm not
Yeah.
that little man's out there making a coloring book. Look at his mama.
But I guess you're just watching and listening when I'm on meetings and everything. But I think what has probably surprised me most, we are in this age of technology and everything. And I come from an era where we didn't have cell phones and computers and all that other stuff. So seeing how my entrepreneurial brain is being received to kids who this is all they know. Kids don't know a world without phones. What do you mean? When you tell them there was no phone, no map, you had to like, write it down on MapQuest, and
Oh
you
my
know,
God! See, I I know MapQuest, so I'm not that far back. I remember having to hold the printed directions. It's left on. Oh, there. We just missed it.
Right? And then you're like, well, what do I do? Because there's nothing, there's no buffer if you miss a
Yeah.
turn, right? Or sometimes you would go somewhere and it was like, that's no longer that they changed the route and you're like sitting there at that dead end. Oh, wait, it's
It says that I'm supposed to.
dead.
I followed the directions explicitly. I didn't fuck up this time. Why are we at a dead end?
So, but the kids, and I'm sure even with yours are, no, they're the same age. You have children that are
Yeah,
six.
5-4.
Yes, they think differently because they technology. You see what I'm saying? I still say fax. My kids don't. They're like, what the heck is a fax machine? So just being
I'm
observant to
that. Damn, that's a throwback.
right. You see what I'm saying? So I ask them questions. What? How do you interpret this app? What are your thoughts? And kids are just they're great at what is it when you hire someone to like, use something market research. I use the kids for market research. So I'm like, what does this make you feel? They're like, well, it's kind of busy. I'm like, interesting. So I've been
Guys in the little brain.
definitely wanting to tap in. Yes.
What do you think has been your hardest lesson overall?
Oh, good question. Oh my goodness. Oh my, that's such a good question.
Oh my, thanks, darling.
What is my hardest lesson? Is that what you said?
Yep. What's been your? What's
I
been?
know I'm going to have to. It's. I know I keep talking about the kids, right? But
No,
I
you're
teach them
part of you.
mistakes are expensive.
Like
I
that.
teach the kids that because we probably knew it, but simplifying it like that, you know what I'm saying? When I think of it simplified like that, it's definitely helped me in avoiding making them because I
Yeah.
just know how much I paid.
No, it's true.
So that's probably been my biggest lesson, which is probably why I've been so adamant about drilling it into the kid's head. I'm serious. I have it on video. And the mistakes are he's expensive. They're just expensive, mommy. You don't want to pay. Years. You make one mistake and you'll pay for it for years. That's too long. That's
Yeah,
too long.
that's wild and deep AF. No, I'm glad that I'm glad that you shared your teachable moments with the babies with me because that was definitely no mixed mistakes are definitely expensive. Oh boy, what advice would you give to someone that's afraid to start their entrepreneurial ventures,
Mhm.
start the process to leave? Because that's very
Mhm.
congratulations, thriving and doing
Thank you.
well after. What would be your advice to someone who's afraid to start or to go?
For anyone who's dealing with any type of fear, I would first want them to think about what would it look like if they don't, because that looks scary too. Not starting is scary too, because regardless of how we feel, no, regardless of how much money you have, that sun gonna come up the next day. Time is going to go. You know, it waits for no one. Time waits for no one, and you sitting debilitated, not moving, it's not serving you. So you should be more fearful of wasting time. Do something. You saying you have to try. You have to be okay with failing. You have to. Edison what failed 1,000 times. That you need to change your mindset. Anyone who's fearful of anything should probably just work on self development because that's 99% of success is working on yourself. It's not like you work on yourself, learning how to manipulate your own mind because there are going to be days when you don't want to do something, but you need to if you don't know how to manipulate your own mind, somebody else will.
Well,
There are people that they are paying big money to the psychologist to learn how to manipulate their employees or whatever. So I would say you just have to do it. You have to do it because what's the alternative? Not doing it, and
yeah,
then what? Time goes by and you regret. That's horrible because we can't rewind it. We get one lap around this track. It's one lap. It's one lap. So there's no do over. You just got to do it. You just have to. You can't. Like, fear is not real, anyways. You see what I'm saying? It's not real. If there's not a predator in your face that's about to. That's the only thing that should really debilitate us is that type of fear. But if it's like, am I going to make it or not? You need to think about what is the alternative. What if I don't even know? That should be more scary
yeah. Mm-hmm.
is but the self development because once you start really believing in yourself, I believe I could fly.
Woo! If I can touch the sky. No, I know.
I would like,
No, you have to. In order to reach that, you have to. To reach, what do they say? Aim for the moon, land among the stars, or something,
that
something
is
like that.
right.
You just have to
Yeah.
always don't limit yourself. The sky is literally the limit. You can't limit yourself.
Right. And Nike's mantra, their slogan, their just
Yep.
do it, they literally are for athletes. And someone who is competing, and if you think about it in life, you should be competing with who you were yesterday. You were able to get this much done, you were able to regulate your emotions this much better. The next day you should have learned whatever yesterday's, that's which is why journaling is so great, because you can say I was tested in this and I learned this, so you learn yourself, because if you don't know yourself, somebody is going to tap in and use you as a puppet.
No, it's true. It's so true.
Look at the Matrix. That was look at the movie The Matrix. It was those who were in control of their mind that couldn't be tapped into. I don't want to say too much, but they done declassified them files.
Mm,
They have certain technology where they could make you do whatever you have to be in control of your own mind, or someone else will control you.
like the divine frequency book club. Make sure you come to book club.
Because I'm about to come to book club.
Hey, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. What does life look like for you today? So, are you working? Are you working
Oh,
on what are you currently working on? What's next for you? Is there anything exciting coming up that you'd like to share?
so exciting. So many things are exciting. I'm starting a business out here with my friend and business partner from Hippie Vibes, who I already told her and showed her all your stuff and told her how fabulous you were and all that. So she's like,
Oh,
oh,
Carolyn.
she goes to all of those expos that you would love to go to where you have to see if the flower is up to par.
Oh my.
And she brought me back. So she just got back from Chicago. So she brought me back some cool stuff. But yes, and I'm gonna put you guys together. But I'm starting a business out here. I'm helping people detox from heavy metals, which I'm very passionate about because the US. You remember when I got into it, girl, they got all this stuff in water. Like, remember?
No, the water. Something's in the
Yeah,
water.
goodness. So I'm definitely always talking about removing all of the harmful contaminants that we've been inundated. Industrial age. Our parents and our grandparents, they didn't have half of the chemicals that we're exposed to. So every from the Glade plugins to the air freshener of the car wash, those are endocrine disruptors. There's so many things that are throwing people off, and people are saying, "I don't know why I have headaches. I don't know why I wake up in the middle of the night. I don't know why I'm." There's so many. You're inundated from so many sides. You see what I'm saying? There's just so much.
So much.
So removing some of the things that prohibit your neurotransmitters from connecting is just always a good thing. So I'm passionate about that. I do sit on a board for a nonprofit in the US, so I'm always helping them.
Nice.
Yes, I'm all over the place. What I'm most excited about though is fine tuning my systems,
Oh,
because people don't fail, systems do. And if I can get my system to where I really want it to be, I'm not really needed, yet it's still running.
yep. No, I completely get
Yeah.
it. I like it.
So just maintaining my systems, I'm always wanting to do that. For example, you have this amazing platform and you're also juggling other things. You might want to just do a full Saturday, block in Saturday from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and just do interviews, just keep changing your outfits, and then you're done for the rest of the month. That's the type of things
Right.
I'm wanting to do, is just come up with systems to where I don't have to do it in real time. I want to have it done so I'm able to enjoy my life a little bit
Enjoy
better.
your life. I completely understand. Alrighty. Rapid fire, coffee or tea? One.
Coffee.
Morning or night?
Coffee.
I'm weak.
Both.
Night.
No. Night.
Favorite way to practice self care?
Ooh, I like getting wrapped in fruit and
Oh
scrubbed with coffee or
my.
desecrated
Not wrapped in
coconut.
fruit,
Listen,
Lord Jesus.
others who just had it done, they will paint you with yogurt out here. It's just,
Oh my. Favorite book or podcast?
I'm over here dancing. I'm over here dancing half naked on the internet because I was just so like that. That's where that. Did you
I'm
see
weak
me with the
too is
towel?
like,
I
oh, I
was feeling too
did.
good.
Oh, because they just wrapped you in fruit. Oh, I bet. Had you losing your goddamn mind on the internet, on Beyonce's internet.
You see me, girl.
I did.
I'm not even like that. I'm not even like
Well,
that.
I bet. By
The spa. I
golly.
love spas. I love meditating. I love breath work. I feel like breath work can take people so far. And your age of technology, anything that you don't know how to do, go to YouTube University.
Literally.
Really.
What's your favorite book or podcast?
So my favorites, because there's, oh my gosh, there's too many.
You just gotta pick one.
Favorite book is Richest Man in Babylon.
And who's that by?
That is by Orwell. I'm looking at it.
I'm weak. Can you show it? Can you do a little
I
show? Sorry if you're looking at it. Show the class, darling. Show the class.
So funny. It's not Orwell. It's Clayson.
I'm glad I
So
made
in
that
that
book.
Richest Man in Babylon.
Oh.
If you've ever heard of the speaker Jim Rohn, he said this is the book that changed his life. But like all the great speakers, this book is just it's a easy read too. The Success Secrets of the Ancients, and it has so many jewels in it. It's the type of quick read where you'll read a sentence and be like, why I never think of that like that. It's that
Oh,
is right. That the world is like that. Oh, I shouldn't be investing in stuff like that. I should hold my coin over here. But it's
okay.
ancient. It's so old.
I'm gonna have to look into it. The next one. Ooh, one word that describes your journey.
Multifaceted.
One word you hope people remember about you.
Resonance.
And then your vocabulary is exquisite. Excuse me. What's your favorite quote or life motto?
Wherever you go, go with all your heart. Confucius.
I like that. Oh, I like that. I ask every guest this question. What does being rooted in her mean to you?
Rooted in her means living in your true essence. It means being able to not only see the same light that's in yourself and others, but also making sure that it has space to shine that's within your space because we amplify each other. You see what I'm saying? So, rooted in her means being able to build up, provide safe space for others because that's also adding back to yourself, just being able to hold that space for other women so you can grow in that. So I'm all about that.
Feel that. What keeps you grounded?
Oh goodness, I'm an Aquarius. I'm not grounded. I am
Not
floating as we speak,
positive.
honey.
Not
No. We're good to do.
I'm
I love it. Just love it.
no comment. I'm just kidding. I love my Aquariuses, all of
But
them.
listen, we have a lot of friends, and I do this analogy. I feel like all of my friends who most of my friends are like earth signs though. It's odd. Like Gemini, I'm Gemini, Libra, Scorpio. I have a solid for Cancer. What sign are you?
I'm a Pisces.
You are a Pisces.
I'm
You
weak.
Pisces and Aries are my daughter's father's Pisces. Pisces and Aries are I feel like very similar. Very similar.
You think so?
Um,
Actually, I can see that.
Aries comes
Oh, I know my son's a Pisces. I can see it. Not a Pisces. He's an Aries. Sorry, I'm a Pisces. Jay's an Aries.
I know. Well, Pisces and Aries, you don't try to box them in. I learned that. The control, wanting them to do what you want them to do. You guys are fluid. Let me just do what I'm doing in this very right. And
Yeah. So now it
but
makes.
that's like Aquarius too, though, because we're like air, so we're just floating. But it's good to have people who are very grounded because they're like you're like a balloon and they're holding it so you don't float away. I easily yeah.
I definitely
I'm
agree.
serious. If my friends don't call me for too long and they lead me to my own vices, they'll call me and they're like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm at the top of this mountain with some monks," and they're like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah, I just had this idea." So that's
Wait,
no true story.
ground.
I got pictures. I got pictures. I really was. I was up there crying, marble mat, crying with the monks. And then your friends are like, "Come back down," or I'm like, "I think I'm gonna shave my head." I'm serious. These is what's going on in the
Mm.
Aquarius mind. Maybe I need to shave my head. Maybe hair holds memory and I just need a fresh start. They're like, or just talk to your therapist.
Right. Yep. You need that anchor, the extra
Right?
support. But that's why you build that net, you build that community. That way you
Yes.
have the people
Yes.
that are around you that can keep you grounded. What part of yourself are you still growing?
Ooh, all of me is still growing and it will always continue to grow because like sharks, if we are not moving, we will sink. What you don't use, you will lose. So I aspire to always be a student of life. I will never think I know it all. I know a lot. I know a little bit about a lot. I'm gonna say that. But I'll never claim to know it all because
I understand. And what do
So I
you
was,
hope women take away from your story?
for my story in particular, I don't think I would have been able to come out as unscathed as I did had I not had such solid women around me. So I feel as though if you can, you have to change your mindset first, because certain women who have done the work are not going to be around women who don't want to. Not that haven't done the work, because I'm always, we give each other grace.
Mhm.
But if you're not saying to yourself that I want to change how I'm thinking about life, staying optimistic, being confident in what you know is going to come into fruition because you're the architect of your life and all that jazz.
Mhm.
So I would say, if you're not mentally strong enough to pull yourself out of whatever you may be going through, or even to catapult yourself, to put your mindset in the place where you're receptible to learn from those who have, because it does allow you to be poured into. You see what I'm saying? And we can't pour from an empty cup. Many of us are mothers, so if you're wanting to go from point A to point B, and then you have to take care of children, you're already depleted a little bit. You're already not at 100%. If you have to pour into a child, you're not at 100%. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? So you right? So it's good to have those people and that energy around you to pour into you, so that you can be more, and you can do more. And that's, I feel like there's no way, if I didn't have the Dr. Tashimas and the, like, all the different people, even you get in the inbox, your lattes, and I'm over here,
That's how we be coping, how we be getting through. So I understand. Listen, I
you
completely
know. But
understand.
it's important, because what's the alternative? Being around negative people who are like, girl, you are fried, honey. You see what I'm saying? Right? What if you're around the wrong people? That How do you pull yourself out of that? And I know I have a lot of family members who stay around negative, and they are just like, they feel so just defeated. And I'm like, you constantly hear someone telling you that this is it. This is as good as it's gonna get, and we're just gonna accept it. And that's horrible, and that's depressing.
Yeah, no, it is. But that's the whole law of vibration, changing your frequency, watching who you're around.
Yes.
Just like we had said earlier with the bowl of fruit. If one piece of fruit is moldy, it's gonna mess up the entire basket.
Which would have been okay on its own, which is crazy, right?
You just gotta remove the bad seeds. You gotta pluck. So as things are growing, you gotta weed your garden out. Prime example, in my garden, I'm an idiot, and I thought that because I had planted sage in addition to the planted sage seeds in addition to the sage that I had planted from the store, and it died. But the thing that was behind it that was growing was a weed and not sage. So it's like all of the nutrients and
Yes, we're
yeah,
going
went
towards,
to the
yes.
weed and my sage
All
died.
right. If
Learned
I could give one more tip to women, I would also say something I would say to you. Sweet talk yourself, and do not say negative things, because you, my love, are brilliant and not an idiot.
yeah,
I will not let you talk about my friend like that.
I need to get better. Yes, plant the seeds, watch how you
Not too much on Ashley. Not too much on Ashley. Young kids say
no,
not too much on Ashley.
no, but it's true. Call me out. But if someone today watching feels
Yeah, we have
discouraged,
for,
always pour into
sorry.
yourself. No, 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 you're fine. You're totally fine. If someone watching today feels discouraged, maybe they're starting over, maybe they're grieving, maybe they're chasing a dream, maybe they feel like giving up. What would you want them to hear today?
Abraham Hicks.
Who's
Abraham Hicks.
just that? Just go look up Abraham Hicks.
In YouTube, yes, absolutely, absolutely, and you will be okay. I promise you. If you are like, oh my gosh, woe is me, I don't know what to do with my life. I want this. I want. It don't matter which whatever one that is
Called
you feel drawn to, watch it.
yeah.
Abraham Hicks. And I'm serious. You're going to learn how to be more responsible, how to manifest. I'm talking about, man, some of the stuff I manifested, I'm still like, what? Some of the stuff I manifested, I'm serious. When I was going through all that stuff, and I made sure I had a copious amount of Abraham. I woke up with Abraham Hicks. I went to sleep listening to Abraham
Yeah.
Hicks. That's all I listened to, and I rewired my brain. And you'll learn that you'll never get it right. See what I'm saying? Like, it's not going to be perfect. You see what I'm saying? And if you hold yourself to this standard, it needs to be perfect. You're doing yourself a disservice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You'll
No.
never get it done. The minute you want something and you achieve it, there's always going to be something you're striving for.
Yeah.
So you didn't like you just need to she teaches you, and not even teaches you. She allows you to come to your own realizations that you literally are creating this.
Yeah.
You're creating all
Your
of this.
destiny. I like it. I like it. Alexandra, thank you so much for spending time with us today in the garden. Thank you for being vulnerable enough to share your story and allowing us to learn more about the incredible woman you are and everything that you do. If today's conversation inspired you, please support Alexandra. Where can they find you?
They
Drop.
can find me.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. No, go, go, go.
I was going to say they can find me on, well, if they wanted to book travel, etawithalex.com. That's the website. And if they wanted to become an agent or wanted information, I'm on Instagram at sold.by.alexandra, because I did real estate, so I just kept that moniker. But it's sold.by.alexandra.
So what I'll do is I'll message you to get all your links too, because I'll put it in the description when we upload the video. And if you're a woman with a story to tell, I'd love to hear from you. Whether you're an entrepreneur, author, artist, advocate, nonprofit leader, or simply someone whose story or journey would inspire others, Rooted in Her is a place where your voice matters. Thank you for joining us. Until next time, stay rooted, keep growing, and remember your story matters. We will see you guys next Saturday. Bye.